How's it hanging, fellas? I am fucking exhausted. Honest to God. Ooh, yeah, it was a rough night last night. So I got a new mattress recently. Old one was getting, old. I had to get it replaced. And yesterday I thought, you know what, man, I'll just do I'll unpack it. I'll get it sorted. Just so, it can come out of the box can come out of the living room and we can just move on. So I got it out, brought it upstairs. That was a whole thing in and of itself. And then, got my old mattress out. It was just like propped up in the room. We ended up getting it out today, which was pretty good. So my room doesn't look like a fucking nightmare anymore. But once that had happened, I, actually unpacked it, unfolded it. Once it was, on my bed, I looked at the instructions. It turns out, the mattress needs to sit in the position it's going to stay in for 72 hours, so it can inflate properly. So, that was a problem, because essentially it meant I didn't have anywhere to sleep. So I was a little miffed, mostly just with myself for not reading the instructions prematurely. The mattress could have just gone on the floor somewhere on the house, but by the point it was on my bed, it was going to be virtually impossible to remove, without just an insane effort. So I was just like, you know what, man, I'll tank it. I'll tank the not having a good place to sleep. I'll just go sleep on the sofa. So my dog pretty much owns all of the sofas in the house. If there is a sofa in the house, she slept on it, or she sleeps on it frequently. The cleanest sofa in the house is the one, in the main room next to the kitchen, which is also happens to be the room that, my dog sleeps in. And my dog, she's lovely. She's incredible. She's beautiful, very affectionate, very kind. But so I came downstairs into the back room to sleep last night. And I got up on the sofa and I got the blanket on, started trying to go to bed, and naturally she saw me and she was like, "Oh, well, this guy wants to cuddle because, he's here, he's in my room. That only makes sense, Nobody sleeps in my room unless they want to cuddle." So she got up, stood next to the sofa for 15 minutes, until I was eventually just like, okay, you win, I'll let you up. So I let her up on the sofa, let her under the blanket. She is very happy. She immediately she gets up, slumps down, she goes, "Brr." She's happy. And the issue is she's a sight hound. Her bones are very gangly. She's she was bred for, what the hell? How did that not work? How was that not a perfect? Nah, whatever. Her breed, Whippet Larcher, was pretty much bred for hunting rabbits. So she's quite a fragile dog. So I was essentially sleeping on top of her. And she has these big, long, gangly limbs. And I was like, okay, this is fine, I'll just deal with it. But she just she spread herself out so much, and her bones were her legs were so spread out that I had to kind of contort myself to try and if I wanted to fall asleep, I wanted to fall asleep in a position where there was no chance that I would accidentally hurt her legs while I was asleep. You know what I mean? By rolling over into the wrong position or something like that. So I had to contort myself into this really weird back up, sort of pretzel shape. And she was living for it. She got to cuddle, and she got to sap heat off of me, and I had to make sure that she was comfortable. She was living for it. But it was honestly one of the worst sleeps I've ever gotten. I woke up a lot, and my back really hurts now. So that's great. And I'm gonna have to do it again tonight. So I'm really not excited for that. I'm taking today off from streaming, just because I don't like I don't want to hurt myself. I made a new stream starting soon screen for the streams yesterday. Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna maybe do a little bit more work on that sort of thing. But in the meantime, yeah, man, I'm just like, oh. You never realize how important a good mattress is until you don't have one. You know what I mean? Like, I've been sleeping on a nice mattress for so long that the one day I don't have to sleep on one, I'm just like, this has ruined my life. You know what I mean? I guess it's that juxtaposition of going from extremely high comfort to extremely low comfort. The feeling is just like, what the